Let's keep it going. So a bunch of other stuff just happened there, though. So our guy got out, and he did this. So again, it's not very good because the rest of his team is completely far away, and the whole team is stacked up here. So unless you're going to hit the whole team, most likely you're not going to get a kill and you're going to die. You want to do things like ultimates and stuff like that when people are receiving some pressure, when they're receiving some, you know what I mean? But it did have the effect of forcing out the Luna ultimate. So now this is really good. Now they do not have an ultimate. So that gives us a big advantage as a DPS, because that means it's way more likely for us to get a kill, most likely on a squishy, right? So we want to get in there, but not fully get in there, but just be a part of it. So he died, that's fine. Oh, nice. But yeah, the second, like, so that happened. Like, I went up in the air, I slowed, and I hit him with the slow, which is good. And then the second I land, I'm testing. I don't just keep backing up because I don't want to get that far away from the fight. I'm testing to see what happens. If he keeps coming after me, I have to respond. But if he runs over there, then I want to play this. I am a long-range DPS. I can literally just stand at some location and just spam shots on people. And I want to go for repeated headshots on whoever seems most vulnerable. That's like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing most of the time. And I'm also thinking about my ultimate. So we kind of like had our crosshair here, and then we just like darted back over here. And I can't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. You know, all our focus is like literally on the next. We want to shoot them 100%. Because even if like we just want to shoot them all the time because we want to get our ultimate. And then, you know what I mean? We just reload as we need to reload. Yeah. Now we're just like backing way up, even though we're like safe. I mean, we can try to just like, you know, all we need is like 1 or 2 hits of healing and we're good. And then we can play around cover if we need to, if we get in trouble. So I think we're doing like too much like back and forth, like forward and back. It's just, it doesn't feel, something about it don't feel right to me. Like I would just like, I would be focusing him. So I'd probably like just kind of hang around here because I don't need to get closer. Like for this specifically, you know what I mean? And then since it's above the cart, I want to jump, ping, jump, ting. You know, I'm trying to get headshots during the height of my jump. It's like what I would be doing immediately right now. And also I'd be aware of this. Really nice. But yeah, that had nothing to do with us though. That was totally the rest of the team that got that done. Even though we're a DPS that should be hitting him. So again, we're walking in here by looking at the ground. Hey guys. Sorry, I don't want to be patronizing, but I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. Okay, so yeah, we 100% want to be ready. You know what I mean? This is where the team fight. We're not ignorant of the fact that the team fight is happening right here. We want to be being a DPS and doing shots on people and trying to get kills. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, if we knew our ultimate was coming, then we could have done it. We could have been getting into position and realizing, oh, this is a great position. And then we can either do it right around the corner, or we can use our jump move and like jump on top of this and do it to whoever, you know what I mean? But I think aim-wise, and the replay might not be doing it perfectly, but it's kind of like this, right? You know, so, but basically like, you know, doing flick shots is one thing, but like, you know, better aim is like, by like rooting the mouse and having like, you know, not doing anything crazy with anything else. And so that way I can consistently aim at people. You know, I'm not amazing at it, but like, we don't want to be like missing every shot on him as we come out. Like, he's not moving that much. So as we come out the corner, if we want to shoot him, we just literally focus on shooting him. So we can go back and see it. All right. So there we hit him. Yeah, so, and then since our E ability is so good, we don't really want to waste it. We want to lessen the chance that we waste it, so we don't need to hit him up in the air like that. We can wait until it's a little bit more of a predictable shot to hit him with that. I'm not sure if it's like, I think it's just a good attack. I don't know if it's like, it's not like it's crazy high damage. Yeah, anytime people are up in the air in an arc, that's another thing to really learn. good idea to learn of like how to aim, because it's not like you gotta hit them perfectly or whatever, but you just, since it's a consistent arc, you just attempt it. You just keep trying it and let your brain get better at it. I mean, it did kill him. It did kill him. But the problem with doing it here is that we kind of just used it for fun. We already completely backed them up, and we have a really good attack on them, and we're either going to hold them here or get the kills. So, you know, we could have used our ultimate earlier to try to guarantee some kills earlier, or we could wait for the next team fight. Again, it's not the worst thing ever. I mean, maybe they make a comeback or whatever. They get another person come in and they use an ultimate, and maybe it's bad for us. But yeah, it's kind of like we're already having a big advantage at the team fight. So if we can think about how useful is our ultimate, right? It's a very good ultimate. It does a ton of damage. It's a zoning tool. So keeping it for the next fight is a really good idea. But it was satisfying. It's not the worst thing in the world, you know, if we do that. Like I've done that plenty of times, just like get excited and use an ultimate, like it just happens. But it really makes a difference, because like you could start the next team fight with your ultimate. Like a lot of team fights like just depend on what ultimates are getting used. So starting at 0% ult charge versus having your ultimate, you know, it's a big difference. So that's another thing we can think about too, is like, you know, ultimates keep happening over and over again, and we can think of it relative to like each team fight that happens. It's like this next team fight, we're expecting a team fight to happen roughly somewhere over here. And then which ultimates are going to be used in this next team fight, right? That's kind of like a big part of it. It's like we're utilizing the ones on our team, and they're utilizing the ones on their team. So on our team, we could say, okay, well, she's going to use her healing ultimate once things go how they go. We can expect this to happen, right? And everybody else is not going to have theirs for a while, but these two are coming. That's fine. But we could pretty much just chill in some spot and go for shots and look around. And now we're like going all the way over here and looking at the cart. I don't know. I mean, we could just back up into the cart, take a quick peek, and then peeking over here and putting some shots down or whatever. Because it's also like a game of just shooting and getting ult charge. So yeah, I mean, it kind of like, we were just kind of like doing this. Well, again, I don't mean to be patronizing on an accident or anything. Yeah, we were just kind of doing this, but we should have been a part of the fight. You know, we're trying to have a unified force into the other team. So we know that the other team is coming, so we're just automatically shooting at them the second that they're in our space, you know what I mean? Like, we're just always kind of playing around cover, playing with our healers and our tanks and whoever, and we're just sort of having that impact. We don't want to leave people alone, because that's a big difference, right? If you get rid of somebody on a team, that makes a huge difference, right? So we don't want to be doing that by like just like not being a part of the team fight. He probably overextended. He probably made a mistake. Not necessarily that we can protect him, but if I'm like locked and loaded and I'm ready, and I'm like waiting, and as soon as they push in, I'm right behind them, and I'm headshotting the dino over and over again. You know what I mean? That puts pressure on it. It makes a big difference. Nice, nice. So now we have that, so we can just push right in. But now there's nothing we can do. Nice. Alright. Nice, nice. Very nice. Don't overextend. That's good. That's good. Because we don't have to go through the doorway. Because that, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's kind of triggering me, because it's just like, it doesn't necessarily matter that much, but like these small things can get you killed if like he suddenly hits a bunch of headshots. But in a lot of other, it's just a good habit, because in a lot of other situations, somebody can like CC you or something, and then it's like your healer can't get to you as good. But like we can just go like this. We don't have to go like this, you know what I mean? Because we have the range. Like again, we kind of push forward there. I mean, like I I don't know if it can really go bad in this situation, but I'll just mention it for, you know, any situation where it does really matter. Alright, but yeah, it's looking pretty good, and we ended up getting it. So now nothing matters. If we die, we just spawn right there. It's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Once we had that success, it's over. So now everything is just a plus for us. That he used that ultimate and really didn't get anything out of it, right? They didn't manage to step on the point fast enough. It is what it is. I mean, the team is right there. We can't be looking at the ground. And we can't just be running out aimlessly, right? I already know I'm going to spawn. So I'm already checked out the door looking this way, and I'm already part of the fight. Just to illustrate it more. I'm already part of the fight versus I'm walking. Oh, you guys are right there. Whoa. You know what I mean? That can get us killed like so many times. And again, like when I was looking at this, both the tanks kind of moved to the side. So I'm thinking, ooh, I have free access to put my primary on these squishies and put, like, even if I don't kill them, it's just tons of good pressure. So that's kind of what I was thinking about. That worked well. Alright, so now we have this advantage. And again, if we're like, we need to reload right here because we only have 8. We don't want to have 3 shots. Like if we're gonna be behind cover right here, boom, reload, and when I come back here, I'm ready to shoot again. All right, let me stop shooting because he's doing that. Unless lasers don't apply, I don't know. Or he's not lasers, is it? It's like the punch dimension. I don't know. But yeah, so this is a failure by me. I don't know if it gets sucked up by that shit or not. We can just watch actually. Okay, it looks like it was just going straight, so I don't think it's getting sucked up. So okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't 100% know though. All right, looks good. We're getting some tick damage from somewhere. That was good. Really good sense for positioning here. So yeah. I'm going to describe it as kind of having the sense of like the next team fight will happen roughly here / here. You know what I mean? It just kind of depends what they do. So I think you're doing a great job of getting back to this point. You turned around. This is exactly what you want to be seeing. And then, you know what I mean, you're hanging around here and then, yep, let me get on the car. That's fine. And I'm still around here. So really, really good. I should be shooting already. Why not? Unless I got a specific plan that relies on me having a full mag. Very nice timing. Very nice timing. Look at that. Effortlessly killed him. And we triggered the Luna ultimate. That was awesome. Perfect timing. Perfect positioning. Alright, and now, yep, everybody dead, so we just get the fuck out of here. It's already way too risky, right? We had the chance to escape alive. Boom, use my shift, go back. And I'm just fucking running, and I'm getting behind cover. And then these people all, you know, because it's like, because when we're trying to rank up, it's like we influence these other people on our team. So we want them to be going back this way too. So the earlier we do our thing, potentially it influences our teammates to be like, oh, I should get back here too. Because they don't necessarily think about the macro game. So, because we don't want them right here. Now they're going to die too. And then this guy runs out, even though he's got no teammates. I mean, he kind of does, but like, no. So it's like being able to pick up on that really, really fast of like, do they have overwhelming force against me right now? That's really important. And one way to describe it quickly is like, when we're a tank, you know, we can kind of, we can feel it pretty obviously. It's like, if I walk too far to the team, suddenly I'm just taking more damage than I get healing. If I walk back to my team, suddenly I'm getting healed up nicely. And even though they're shooting at me, it's just, so the distance from us to the other team just makes a big difference with how it all goes down. And yeah.